Okay guys, so please let me know if the sound is good. I got the message sound is not good, but for me it looks good to hear. So Canadian start to get strong. So EuroCAD guys is a good sell also. One of the Bitcoin probably guys now also the start a good sell. Right here probably if you guys into Bitcoin, that's possibly a good sell area right here. There's a big chance Bitcoin is gonna go to the upside from here. This Euro New Zealand from the weekly analysis, I think you guys the weekly analysis most of it was good, except the Dow and the stock market because the news it did come down a little bit. But other than those, the gold was good, euro, dollar, pound bears, they were good. Euro New Zealand right here is almost exactly was that line right here, so it's going really good so far. EuroCAD now is good sell guys. See, this is exactly what we've been discussing. This is a good sell, so we're gonna be selling also EuroCAD right here. Stop loss 100 bips or so, and target go for 150 bips. $1.5590 forward. And also 1% risk only, don't risk too much. Okay, this is the trade we have right now. Euro New Zealand, this is a big chance it's gonna start to come here, but possibly also we can get another 60-70 bips upside. So if you want to sell from here, don't buy this anymore. Buy was right here. If you want to sell this one, use a small lot size, but be ready. It will go another 100 bips, then sell it again. If you don't want, you should wait a little bit. If you start coming from down from here like this, sell it. If it does go up and start coming back down, sell it. Okay. If you want to wait price action, but don't buy this. This is only a sell. Only a sell. Euro Japanese yen, I think it did go good. Those analysis right here. We did forecast this. We did give the video to sell for right from the top here, guys. You still remember this video on the euro dollar, euro Japanese yen, pound dollar, pound Japanese yen was fantastic video. Australian, we expected this down wave right here. We were waiting for a reverse from here. It didn't reverse, it did break the support and did go to the next support level. But anyway, if you're in this one, you're so good, so far so good. And New Zealand, the Japanese yen, I think you guys, this is from the weekly forecast. It did come exactly to the level right here. You should take profit. This is from right from here. We talk about 180 bips. That's really good. Euro dollar also, we only set to sell. Pound dollar, I think you guys remember I warned you about the fall in the pound dollar, and I said all people are gonna go on long without pound, and they're still gonna remain under pressure. Possibly at 1.25 if we get a good news with this move right here. If we get good news right here, then this possibly will go up. If there is no good news from the deal and there's still problems, possibly we're gonna go further down. Okay, and this is most likely also to happen, so watch out. We may go all the way down to 1.22, so watch out for the pound. Don't buy the pound against the dollar. We did give a buy pound against New Zealand because pound Australia and New Zealand and Canadian, they were really weak, especially New Zealand and Australian, because affected by the stock market fall. Okay, so that's why we did give a buy some stuff with them. Gold, I think you guys all remember this forecast down wave right here. That was really nice and fast. Did even go farther down. So pound yen, if you're in this trade, you know the stock market is gonna go up, but so far it's okay right here because we're taking a big after correction. We're hoping this will come back down right here, which means the stock market, we even forecast the stock market to go a little bit down, farther down before it will reverse up. And the pound also, that's why we are in this trade. Okay, that's the reason. So the Dow here, actually what I do expect, I expect one wave down, right, just like this, then we'll go back up. That's why we're selling pound Japanese yen, because the forecast is the Dow is not gonna reverse from here. It's gonna have another wave down. Let's see what happens. The music, it's from YouTube. I don't choose it. It's like I just downloaded all of them and I put it, because every time I put a kind of music that I like, then I get a notification that I did like a strike for copyright and stuff. So I had to use the YouTube music. That's why. Dollar CHF is still in a buy because the dollar is really strong and CHF is really weak. Okay, euro dollar. So guys, when I said from here, I said this is gonna come down and gonna come down fast, and we're not gonna buy here. We're gonna only take every single sell. We made few videos about this one, so don't buy euro dollar here at all. This is your first support right here, 1.15, and I told you euro dollar is gonna fall sooner or later. And then the ECB, they discussed the euro dollar forex market price, so the bank is concerned about the price. Okay, the bank concerned about the price. That's what's happening right here. This is all bank movements, so this is probably is gonna land here very fast. You may get a correction, may not, but anyway, this is gonna land here. Don't think about buying euro dollar at all. Okay guys, don't think about so this is what we can see right here. Later on, this is probably is gonna come down here all the way. $1.13 later on, but this correction right here, or ending wave, if you take this as like a 5 wave, just if you consider those are 5 waves, this was a very ending structure. This is an ending structure. There is no more buyers. If you look at it from this way, the price was just hanging there, and that's why one of the videos we actually did sell right here. One of the videos we did sell this one, and multiple sales videos we did give here, and we never give any buy euro dollar from here, because the big picture, this is to come to the downside, not to the upside. Okay, but watch out for something. This is the euro dollar, is just opposite of the dollar index. This is important. See, dollar index, and just opposite to the euro dollar. But if you look at the euro index, it's still hanging there, did not move much. And this what's gonna affect euro Australian, euro Canadian, euro New Zealand to move. So really, the euro index has been ranging in this box right here, did not move much. Where the euro dollar did crash, because the euro dollar just moves completely against the dollar index. It's not connected to the euro index, it's connected to the dollar index. Okay, that's why. But anyway, this is only a sell, guys. We're gonna be only looking to sell this one all the way down here. We want to sell this all the way down here. There is no buy for euro now against anything. We're gonna only sell it. The only thing maybe going up is euro pound, if the pound will crash. Other than that, is only a sell. Still there, not moving much. Pound dollar may be coming down a little bit. Okay, if you want to scalp it, something like a scalping 15-minute or so right here, but this is the same thing for just like pound Japanese yen, so there's no point of doing both. But so far this looks like it's gonna break to the downside. This scenario right here, what you have, this is going further down right here. This is gonna break and it's gonna go down. Yeah, 1.25. So if you want to sell this one, target here, stop loss here, it's just the same thing like pound Japanese yen. Well, this is EuroCAD right here, it's still not moving much, but start to move a little bit right here. See guys, this is, in my opinion, this is a good sell, really good sell. See, the signal here is gonna fall really nice. Hi Mr. Aziz, how are you? Long time no seen. Pound Australian, it was good buy yesterday, and there's a day, couple days. Right now, it's better to wait to take a sell in Pound Australian, but not ready yet. So let's look at the pound right here, Pound Australian, Pound New Zealand. So this Pound Australian, we can take the risk and sell it right here. Okay guys, we can sell this one here, taking this risk. It's not the best, but it may work out good. And going right here. So go for about 100 pips stop loss and about 220, 230, maximum 250 target. Here, 250, okay? USD CAD is better not to trade it now because it needs a correction, then possibly a little bit more up than sell. So really, if you didn't catch this up move in the buy, you should wait to sell it possibly next week. Okay, so take a better price to sell later next week and better not to trade it now. Okay guys, that was it for now. Hopefully today later we can give another update. If not, then maybe tomorrow and see how the market goes. This week was really nice. There was such a nice movement. It's very important to go with the trend, especially when you have a strong movement and the stock market is falling. You know, when the stock is falling, it's gonna take the Australian New Zealand with it, and this did offer Euro Australian, Euro New Zealand, goodbye, pound Australian, pound New Zealand, goodbye. Also selling stuff like again Japanese yen, like Euro Japanese yen, Australian Japanese yen, New Zealand Japanese yen. I think you guys do remember Australian JPY. This was really nice, and I didn't want to repeat New Zealand dollar, New Zealand Japanese yen because they're so correlated, so they move the same way. So if you get New Zealand dollar, it's gonna look the same chart. So then I gave Australian USD, which is the same thing like Australian Japanese yen. They both move the same thing, so there's no point if. But Euro Japanese yen, I did give both charts right here, but I did move really good. And we put the target 120, 150. It's very close to it, so it was really good. Euro New Zealand also did go good with us. So far, also pound Japanese yen looks like it's gonna come down a little bit here. Watch out. If pound Japanese yen is gonna come really strong, pound Australian is not gonna move the same way because Australian Japanese yen, they're kind of opposite. They depend on the stock market. So if the stock market is coming down, pound Japanese yen is gonna crash. Pound Australia may be going up at that time. Maybe. It depends on the pound itself in this situation. Okay, so the market, as you can see, a little bit slow now. So we want to give you guys some update on what possibly could be the next move right here. Watch out, the gold, maybe it will continue to fall to 1850 or so. So maybe not ready to buy it yet. So don't take too much because after such a big movement in the market needs to unfold and takes some time to rest. So maybe get a ranging period before you get a second move. So don't be involved in too many trades and too big lot size. Take it easy and trade safe. Okay, try to spot some good trades and then use your stop loss and take profit. Unless you use a small, very small lot size, then you don't have to use a stop loss. Anyway, so we can see this pound Japanese yen is coming to hit the target here, 133.16. Actually, if there is no good news from the UK and the EU, then possibly pound Japanese yen will land at 130. Yeah, guys, euro pound possibly will be a buy, guys. If you want to trade euro pound, it's possibly a buy. As we said, the Dow looks like it's gonna come down a little bit more right here. Watch out, 26,200 is a very, very strong number. You can see it right here many times. Right here, also right there. Has been a support here multiple times. So watch out this number, possibly will bounce back from here. This is the next support level right here. So watch out the Dow at 26,200. You may get a violent move to the upside here. So be aware of this if you want to catch some buy. Possibly the buy will be good from here with price action. Okay, always trade with price action. If something is not going good with you, get out. Okay, the bounce really is there. Bitcoin possibly will be a good buy from here. I think this is gonna bounce. Okay, guys, thank you for joining me today. Hopefully, I can update you again tomorrow. Thank you and have a wonderful day. Okay, goodbye. We just have Mr. Kudrik saying the dollar strength will affect the Bitcoin. I don't think the dollar is going to continue to be very, very strong. Probably it's going to range a little bit, and the Bitcoin is going to move with the stock market more. Okay, so if the dollar is going to range and you can get the Dow and the SPX picking up again, and the investors start to get an appetite to invest and buy again in the stock market, then they're going to also buy the Bitcoin. So watch the Dow. If the Dow and the SPX start to reverse strongly, then the Bitcoin is going to go with it. They're very correlated to each other. Okay, guys, thank you and have a wonderful day. Okay, goodbye.